It's much harder to kill a human being than you think. And oddly, it's much easier as well. A girl I used to go to school with was killed by a tennis ball. A woman in Canada had died just choking on a marshmallow. The real trick is not the physical doing, it's the mental doing. The real trick is that you've got to put yourself outside of all of this. Outside where the ideas, the people, the conversation, morality, and all those family connections you've nurtured for years, they no longer matter. Once you've put yourself past that, once you do that, so, my first thought about this whole infidelity thing was, oh, okay. Surprised me. I did not expect to be so calm. I mean, I was even slightly impressed with myself, like, oh, look at me, I'm so cool. And at home that evening, I was frustrated. Yeah, but with like a slight smirk to it. Like, oh, is that it? Is it? That's what all this has been about. You just needed to fuck something new. Well done. But then just before I fell asleep, this colour of hurt bled into that. Just sort of crept up on me, this pain. And oddly, when sentences fall in my mind like, oh, I wonder how tall she is, I would hear that in my head and it would surprise me that it felt utterly agonising. The next morning I woke to find that it completely multiplied in my sleep. It transformed in this burning, ferocious, white-hot anger. I mean, I could actually feel my skin sizzling. I didn't say anything. Not for 6, 7 weeks. I needed to get my head straight, needed to form a plan. Work, I don't know, just been nominated for some award. That was a big thing, it needed my attention, so. He just became unreachable. He just spiraled. There was a load of stuff that needed to be sorted out with the company, but he didn't do it. He didn't do anything. In the end, they ended up calling me. I mean, he drank a bit, but not much. He really overate though. And I mean unhealthily too, which is weird because before he never computer games. He'd gotten back into computer games. He just did not. He just didn't get up and go at it. You know. I thought he would have dusted himself off, but he didn't. It began to occur to me that as he sat there, just getting fatter and smellier and living in a world that wasn't real, that maybe he wasn't the doer I thought he was. His personal hygiene went gone with the suits and the sprucing up. Now we're in a completely other direction. He just became sort of disgusting, if I'm honest. And actually, it confused me because I kept thinking, is she putting up with this? Is she putting up with this? This talking, moving, dirty puddle of a man. The plan was to go to him and say I knew everything and that I wanted a divorce. And I've been totally honest with you so far. So I'm going to continue and tell you that despite what had happened, despite what I told myself, despite what I wanted to believe, the divorce was a hope. It was a hope. It was a hope that if he understood what was at stake, then he would snap out of everything. And that somewhere in there, underneath the self-pity and the sad, sick little infidelity, was the man that I married.